I want you to take a second and picture the worst fumble of your life. A fumble with a romantic partner that made you cringe years afterwards. Now I want you to imagine a fumble 100 times worse than that. A fumble so bad that makes you go out and hire a 12-year-old prostitute. That, my friends, is exactly what happens in... This is Travis Bickle, a Vietnam veteran, taxi driver by night, depressed Robert De Niro by day. We follow him as he drives his taxi through the night scene of New York City. The New York City night scene, as you can imagine, is filled with gangsters, prostitutes, drug dealers, and Minecraft YouTubers. Our poor protagonist, Travis Bickle, he sees the scum every single night, and has the scum spread their scum all over his back seat. So one day, Travis drives past a campaign office for this guy who's running for president. And inside the campaign office, Travis sees something that no Vietnam veteran should ever have to see. A female. This female is working with a knockoff Seth Rogen, and Seth Rogen looks out the window, sees Travis sitting there like a normal person, and Seth Rogen chases him off. This successfully scares off Travis Bickle, and he never comes back to the campaign office again. I'm just kidding, he comes back the next day. Now I'm gonna be honest, this scene had me rooting for our boy Travis. He had what you might call unbeatable charisma. He walks up to the lady, he's like, "Yo girl, you trying to meet me for some pie?" And so they go get pie and they talk. He hits it off and they get a second date. He went from stalker to actually in there. That's disgusting, don't say that. Now he has a second date with this woman. And you might be thinking, our boy Travis is gonna hit another home run. He's gonna bring it home. You would be wrong. Can you guess where our boy Travis chose to take this woman on a second date? Give it a guess, I'll wait. In adult movie theater. So he takes this girl to the adult movie theater, where they're gonna go watch a movie called freaking 120 Days of Sodom or something, where they're just watching an orgy on the screen. Travis, what are you doing? Biggest fumble in NFL history. I have never seen a fumble this bad. Something so disgusting and yet so preventable. So of course his lady runs away. He tries to call her that night and he's like, "Hey, would you like a third date, m'lady?" She's basically like, no, I'm good. I don't want a third date. What you gotta understand is that there are two sides of the male psychology. One side says, I want to be a father and a husband and a loving man. The other one says, I want to become Batman and kill all the rapists in the world. Now that Travis can no longer be a husband right now because he just fumbled, he chooses the Batman option. Now something you gotta understand is that in one of the beginning scenes, a 12-year-old prostitute tries to get in the back of Travis's taxi. Her pimp pulls her out violently and then throws a $20 bill on the seat and says, "Don't worry about it." So now that he's in Batman mode, he bumps into this random prostitute and starts talking to her. He's like, "What you up to?" She's like, "Go talk to my pimp." And so he goes and talks to this pimp. He starts discussing all the wonderful attributes of this 12-year-old dancer, describing in detail all of the awesome dance moves she can do. Pretty disgusting. So Travis pays the pimp and goes up to the top floor where he's gonna meet this 12-year-old dancer, and they're gonna do some dance lessons together. The 12-year-old dancer's name is Iris. She starts dressing into her ballet outfit. And she's like, "Come on, don't you want to start dancing with me? What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "I'm not here to dance with you. I don't even like dance." Oh, he doesn't say that. He likes dancing, but he just doesn't like dancing with 12-year-old girls. But he says, "I'm not here to dance with you. I'm here to save you. Come get lunch with me." Him and this dancer get lunch together. And he essentially tells her, "Hey, I have money if you want to get out of this place." So she takes some of his money and they kind of become friends. And this is the part I forgot to mention. Travis Bickle has been trying to work up the balls to assassinate the presidential candidate that his previous lady friend was campaigning for, but he never does it. So he has all this pent up Batman energy, and now he's going to direct it towards the pimp. So that night, Travis Bickle pulls up to the function armed with his new gun and a fancy new mohawk. He walks up to the pimp's door and he sees Greasy there. They start talking. Greasy's kind of like, "Hey, get out of here, man." And so Travis sends him back to the lobby.
Suck on this.
He then goes upstairs, taking out a bunch of different people like freaking John Wick mode. And he gets to the top floor, kills a dude, and then he sits down next to Iris, who is terrified. I would be too. That mohawk is diabolical. The cops show up, they get up to the top floor, and they're just like, "Freeze!" And Travis puts his finger to his head like this, and then you get this beautiful shot. That's the end of Taxi Driver.